Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun, on Twitter at filmmyrun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax and watch me do all the hard work. Looks like a quiet one for Group B tonight. Jonathan Cost and me. And Ryan Downey's in Group C. And Darren is skipping MRC tonight. Oh no, is it lagging? I hope not. It seems alright from this end. Might be your end, Daniel. I hope not. It's all right. It looks all right this end, Daniel, but I don't know for sure. Fingers crossed it's okay. And yes, LOL Monster 87, we are on the new course today. Starting in 10 seconds. This is Group B, so it's a quiet one today for Group B. We're not going crazy, and there's not many of us. Right, 10.5 kilometres an hour, and we'll warm up. Get going, and we've got 10k to run along the Fuego Flats, the new desert course in Watopia. And we've got Hassa there in Group A and Bassett, Monteiro from Portugal. And then there's a nice 3 or 4, 5 in Group C. McPherson, Downey, Pinto. Thanks, Marcus, for the ride on. I hope I don't get lots of shocks tonight. John Hepplewhite says it's all okay on Facebook. But fingers crossed, Daniel, it's all right. And Asa, thanks for the ride on. I'm having a bit of trouble with my Stream Deck. There we are.
Right on.
Aaron Green, thank you for your ride on. I've got the fan blowing strong in my face. We had a really warm day today here on the south coast of the UK. In Sussex, it's been very warm, and I've already run today. I had a race with my club earlier on. Didn't do very well, unfortunately. I ran 3 minutes slower than I did 2 years ago on the same course, so I'm suffering a lack of speed at the moment. So I don't know if you joined me on, when was it? Friday night, and we ran the whole length of Fuego Flats, which is about 12 kilometres from the point that you start on the new road to the turnaround point. So we didn't do the whole way because you can just go a bit further to get onto the mountain road. So it's quite a long warm-up, 2.5 kilometres, and we're gradually increasing the speed though. And it's one of those where we go up and up and up, and then we drop back down and we go up and up and up again. Hello Willie. I heard there was some issues with running the park on Saturday, with the leaders going one way. Oh, by me, Brent Hansen is running on the sand. Did you see that? Yeah, I saw some problems with one or two people going one way and some people going another way. Which is a shame. So this looks like, this is Tim's idea and then we split off and do our own thing. Jonathan says he's playing with the big boys tonight. Well, there's only one of us here. See if we can keep together, Jonathan. So heading into the hills, into the mountains. We don't have any incline on this route. It's a flat route, but there's lots of mountains all around us. Willie, I don't think the problems with running the park on Saturday were anything to do with you. I think it was to do with the self. So hello if you're watching on YouTube. Hello if you're watching on Facebook. Nice to have you all aboard. We are doing Monday's Run Club, and we are just approaching the end, 300 metres to go to the end of the warm-up, and then we've got a lot of 400 metre sets. Each 400 metre set we get slightly faster. So this is called a progressive.
Right on!
And Aaron.
Right on!
All in all, it's a 10-kilometre run tonight through these new roads. This is newly released roads in Zwift. We've only had them since Friday. I did a live tour on Friday, and then if you look on the Zwift Runners Facebook page, there's also a very short 2-minute video taking you through the entire Fuego Flats desert course. It's a bit barren in parts, but I suppose that's what a desert is like. A lot of people have said it's like the Moab desert. So I've never been there, so I don't know. Now what's happened there? It did say, I'm sure it said 300 metres to go, didn't it, to the end of the warm-up? And now it's saying 1 kilometre, or just under 1 kilometre again. Oh, of course, because it is 2.4. So, yeah. I mustn't have been looking properly. As you can see, the instructions on screen tell me what to do. And they tell me, hopefully we'll be better now. Fingers crossed. Let me know, Daniel, let me know if it's better. Looks better from my end. It's all red, no flashing orange. So at the moment, I think it's improved. But do let me know if the signal has improved and is better for you. 2 kilometers run, 400 meters to go, and then we're into the first 400 meter block. So me and Jonathan Cost together in Group B, Group A just ahead of us, and a couple of people from Group D and C just behind us. And Tim's just messaged to say he's having a day off. Carol says that's better. Thought it was her, she says. No, definitely my connection, so I basically just turned off the router and turned it back on again. So, Daniel, I've turned the router off and turned it back on again. And usually that resets the speed of the internet connection, so hopefully it'll be okay now. Okay, so Tim is saying that groups A through D, groups A and B are supposed to be together for most of the run, and groups C and D are supposed to be together for most of the run today. So we'll see how that works out. Jonathan is just a bit ahead of me, even though I'm sticking to the instructions, and I'm sure he is as well. These things tend to happen. So I'll just bump it up a little bit. Although we're going to 12 kilometers an hour now anyway, for the next 400 meters. And you can see, if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, how we are gradually building up speed as we go through the session. See, I'm okay running at this speed, but if I try and go fast at the moment, it just doesn't seem to happen. I had a terrible race this morning, just couldn't get any pace up. It was very hot, but yeah, 3 minutes slower this year than when I last ran that race 2 years ago. 3 minutes is a lot for 10k, isn't it? That's a lot. Leo says he's had an issue with his run pod. Are you with us, Leo, or have you dropped out? So yeah, Group A mostly together. Couple way up ahead, already a minute up. But Brent is there, and RCCMUC from Germany, and Jonathan Bassett, and Haase, Michael, I think it's Michael Haase. So both Darren and Tim having a night off tonight. And I'm doing a double day. 2 lots of 10k. 10k this morning, 10k this evening. .2 kilometers to go, and up in the treble speed again for the next 400 meters. You can see how barren the desert is, especially at night. Good to see the mountains in the background though. But we will come to an old mining town soon. Willie, thanks for the ride on.
Right on.
Jack it up.
Yes, mate. Darren, we should do. We'll definitely do a session at some point. The thing is, Darren, I have a fundamental problem in that my true love is long-distance trail running. So I do races of 150 to 100 miles. But I'm also a member of a running club, and we have lots of shorter distance races. And of course I run these short distance runs on Zwift. But training for long distance races is not conducive to running fast times. And I sometimes suffer with the problems of trying to do both at the same time. Okay, so now Tim Gross wants me to set the difficulty to 105%. Great trick, thank you for your ride on.
Right on.
Okay, 12.2 kilometers an hour now for the next 400. I think that's Jonathan Bassett right next to me. Jonathan Cost is a bit up ahead. No, not yet. I know, not yet. Any time is a bad time.
Jack it up.
It's sitting on my bum all day doing your data. That's what the problem is. Lots of things to moan about today. Try and keep it positive. We'll try and give you a good run, good experience on Zwift. Hard work is hard work. And you can either moan about it or you can get it done. So, 3.5 kilometers run this evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world, and 6.5 to go. So here we go again, up one more. 12.3 now. But we're staying relaxed, keeping the body upright, getting lots of oxygen into your lungs. Just about to go through the big stone arch. Neon bikes there. Those guys have worked hard to get those. 50,000 meters of climbing. Yes, that's true, Tim. I have done a few miles. I suppose my legs are a bit tired. But you know, my marathon was slow as well. I just feel like I'm gonna tread in water sometimes on these faster races. Witkowski, thank you for your ride on.
Right on.
Thanks, Tom. Why weren't you there? Thomas is saying well done for my run in Lewes in Sussex today, my club run. Well, he should have been there really, helping us out. Okay, up we go again. 4 kilometres done, 6 to go. We're at 12.4 kilometres an hour now. I didn't have a good run, to be honest, Tom. Too slow. So here we are in the old mining town. And the last time I ran through here was with Jonathan Cost's other half. So, from one cost to another. Yes, Darren, we do that on a Tuesday. So I do interval session with my club on a Tuesday. Fartleks or 1 minute on, 1 minute off. That's a regular session with my club on a Tuesday. Although actually, funnily enough, not tomorrow. And of course then on a Wednesday we have intervals as well, don't we, with Zwift? Oh right, Thomas is injured, which is why he wasn't there today. I don't know if you've seen, there's going to be a run this week with one of the famous triathletes on Zwift, Gwen Jorgensen. I don't know if you know Gwen, she's one of the best female triathletes in the world. And she runs regularly on Zwift. And if you'd like to run with her, it's a bit late if you're in the UK, but if you're in the US, it'll be advertised on Zwift very soon. But I think it's in the next few days. So this is the last rise in speed and then we drop it down again. And we build up slowly one more time. Raj, hello, good evening to you. So 300 metres to go, and then we'll drop it down a bit and start again. Just leaving the mining town now. We'll go through a ravine in a minute, I think. Like a big canyon. Here we go. And you can see the archway just up ahead, which is where we drop it down. Verdu, thank you for your ride on.
Nice.
There we go. Dropping it down to 12 now. 12 kilometres an hour and building it up slowly one more time. Tom, I think it's like I was saying to Darren a minute ago. And also, right, there's a lot of reasons. If I'm going to talk this through, I'll talk it through. So, number one, slight hamstring tension, which I think is halting me a little bit. Number two, not very well. So a little bit under the weather. My resting heart rate has been raised for the past week or so. Number 3, diet is not as good as it should be. Number 4, not getting enough sleep. And number 5, actually, although last week and the week before I did quite a lot of mileage, a few weeks before that I've not been doing enough mileage. Honestly, I've been doing less than 40 miles a week for a few weeks. So I might actually have lost a bit of overall fitness. So if you add all those things together, that could be some way towards why I'm not actually going very fast at the moment. Thank you for all your ride-ons that are coming in, Dean Robertson and Macklin before.
Ride on!
And here we go, bumping it up again now. Beautiful waterfall in front of us in a minute. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful greenery. Running through the oasis in the middle of the canyon. Dan, thank you, buddy. Says, keep it up, boss man. I will. Well over halfway now into the session. 5.3 done, 4.7 to go. And we're still not too far behind Group A. Or some of Group A, at least. Brent is 20 seconds ahead. And me and Jonathan are still together. And Hassa from Group A is just a little bit behind us. So we're all there or thereabouts with each other. Some nice graphics on this new road. So yeah, keep an eye out for that Gwen Jorgensen run. It'll be quite late at night for UK runners, but nice early evening for the US. Late afternoon, early evening in the US. Vineman, thank you for your ride on.
Ride on!
Cheers, David. That's who's taking part in the group tonight. That's a map of the course there. Up the top you've got pace, distance and time since we logged on. That's 21, my level in the game. Over here you've got the speed I should be going and the speed I actually am going. My heart rate and my cadence. And then over there you've got a breakdown of the workout itself, how long to go, and kilometre splits or mile splits, depending on what you've got set up on your settings in Zwift. And at the bottom there's a big graph with heart rate and pace on it. The red line is heart rate and the yellow is pace. 200 metres to go and we bump it up again. There's the green archway. I've just bumped it up a little early, just to make sure I don't fall too far behind Jonathan. Stay with him. And we've got Loco from the UK, 4 minutes behind. Jason, thank you for your ride on, buddy. Oh, my thing's not working. It'll work in a minute. Usually has to go off and come back on again. Six kilometres done, 4 to go. Monday Run Club. Heart rate is 154. Steps per minute, 180.
You suck!
I'm not that bad. So keeping it going, just making sure I don't fall too far behind. Jonathan's kicking it. Group A are fairly well spread out. So you've got Montero and Kaufman running just about together. You've got Jay Bassett on his own, and Brent on his own, and Hassa from Group A is running with us. Just behind me there, look, in the red. Andrew Smith says, am I going to taper for Thames Path 100? Yes, but only for a week, so I'll do slightly less miles next week. So that's my next big run in about, well, just under 2 weeks' time. I'm doing 100 miles along the path of the Thames, heading out from London out towards Oxford. 6.5 kilometres done, 3.5 to go. So the idea with progressive runs is that, oh, Darren sent me a big long message, good grief. I'm not sure I can read all that while I'm running, Darren. I'll read it in a minute. The idea with progressive runs is that it teaches you that you can run faster when you're tired. So you start off slow, you gradually get faster and faster, but you're getting tighter and tighter. Tim Litchfield, thanks for the ride on. Although my buttons aren't working again. So, it helps with your endurance, should help with your speed when you're tired, and it'll help with your mental ability to cope with a race when you're tired in the latter stages, knowing that you can go faster. And the idea with intervals is about your cardiac muscle, your heart. So, a really good workout for the heart is making it beat to its max and then letting it rest, and then letting it go up again to its max and letting it rest. That kind of interval of high heart rate, low heart rate is a really good workout for that muscle. And that also helps a lot with speed. I'm just reading Darren's post. Yeah, Darren, thank you for that. Good advice as always, buddy. 7 kilometres done, 2 to go. I won't read it out to everybody, but you know, Darren's just saying the classic things that sleep, nutrition, hydration, all vitally important, and also the fact that if I'm under the weather, that is clearly going to affect me, and to try and run some of my runs 50 beats per minute less than my max heart rate. Also worth noting, he's talking about foam rolling. When we were at the Paris Marathon the other day, we bought something called a buff. I'm going to try and review it. It's an electric, it looks like a sanding machine. Big kind of buff on one end and a motor, and basically hang on a minute, we're going down to 12.2. Okay, so this is the third time we'll be building up. And yeah, you use it like a foam roller, and you use it for massage on your legs and your back, but it's motor powered and it whizzes around and it's very comfortable, but also you can push it right deep into your muscles if you want to. It's very good, I'll show it to you one day. Aaron Green says he has his stride on charge, then he must add that to the checklist, absolutely. Then is the time I've tried to join a run, realised my foot pod has no charge in it. Okay, so this is our final big effort, 12.2, and then we go up to 12.5, 12.7, and then 13 kilometres an hour, and I can't see the rest, but I imagine it goes a bit faster as well. So we just have to keep it together, keep relaxed, try and keep the heart rate relatively decent. So I don't want it to go into red today, zone 5, or happy to stay in zone 4, because I am doing a lot of talking, so that is going to raise my heart rate up. Marlis, thank you for your ride on. I keep wanting to press my button, but they're not working anymore. Sorry, guys. Let's see now.
Right on.
There we go. 12.5 now for 400 metres. Thanks everybody for watching. Beautiful flowers running through Fuego Flats on the brand new Zwift road in the desert, with just under 2.5k left to go of Monday Run Club. Yeah, you can see now up to 13.3 as well. And there'll be one more after that, and then it'll be cool down. Quite nice short blocks, these 400 metres. They're over quite quickly, so you feel like you're getting through the session quite quickly. $100 metres, then we bump it up. We'll go now. Heads up, shoulders down, breathing, arms moving forward, trying to keep relaxed. 12.8 the instructions say. Is Jonathan stopped? Where's Jonathan? Come on, Jonathan. 2 kilometers to go. Okay, buddy, no problem. Jonathan's just messaged to say he can't keep it up. That's okay, you've done well for 8 kilometers, Jonathan, well done. So it's interesting that on the left it says 12.7 and on the right, in the middle rather, it says 12.8. That does sometimes happen with Zwift. Krista Holt, thank you for your ride on, buddy.
Right on.
And there's the dinosaur approaching the turnaround point. I don't think we're quite going to get there. Less than 2k to go, and I'm pretty sure it's about 2k to the turnaround point. But we'll certainly get well into the centre of town. Yeah, and there we are, the final 400 is 13.6. "13 kilometres an hour now." Carol, you've always got to go out your comfort zone. Well, no, that's not true, actually. It's good to go out of your comfort zone sometimes in training, because that's where you'll make the most gains. So when you decide you're going to go for a hard effort, get out your comfort zone. Go faster than you thought you would go. Go longer than you thought you would go. Well done, Jonathan. So heading into town, look, neon buildings, or neon lights rather. There's the arch, there's the green arch. Still keeping pace with the pace bot, hovering above there. Sean's one of the staff at Zwift. Thank you for your ride on, buddy.
Right on.
So here we go. Last 2 changes of pace now. I'm already up there. So 13.3 kilometres an hour for another 400 metres. And then the final one at 13.6. So for a Group B runner, this is fairly tough. It's fairly hard work now. I think these days I hover between a Group B and a Group A runner. Sometimes I'm definitely not strong enough to keep with the really fast Group A sessions. But we'll see what it is on Wednesday. Keeping the heart rate in zone 4, 164 BPM. Cadence is good. And we've done just about 9 kilometres now. 1k left. Pinto, thanks for the ride on.
Right on.
Emily Mullen, another Zwift staff member, thank you for your ride on.
Right on.
So nearly done now. Monday Run Club, 22nd of April 2019. Spring marathon season. London Marathon coming up this weekend. Brighton Marathon, Paris Marathon just gone. And here we go. Steph McPherson, thank you for your ride on. Last 400 now. And then we've got a cool down. Sticking to the instructions so I get all my stars. And you can see the bridge over there to the mountain. So you can run straight through to get to the mountain. Meters. Ryan Downey, thank you for your ride on.
Ride on. Nice.
So Hassa has finished 40 seconds ahead of me. So he's good. He's put on a good spurt in the last section there. And there we are. What? That can't be right. Speeding up for a cool down. Don't believe it. So when it gets to 200, I'm going to drop it down a bit, just to let the legs relax. I hope I still get my stars. I think I will, because it's greyed out. I think that means it doesn't count. Oh no, Ryan, what's the matter? Have you been having some problems? Let me know, buddy, we'll see if we can help. And there we are, Monday Run Club done for another week. Join us on Wednesday. Oh yes, yes. I know about the reroute, yeah, very frustrating. There we are, 10k done, end of the session. So maybe we can talk to Zwift about keeping you in the group session. Oh, takes the group out of group running when you run alone. I'm not sure I get that, but I know it's a cause of frustration to some people that once the group is finished, once the actual workout is finished, that you then enter the normal world again. And it would be nice to stay in the group so you can give ride-ons and stuff like that, and you can see the people who are still behind you and just finished in front of you. That would be quite nice if they could build that in after you finish the group run. The going the wrong way thing with running the park on Saturday, I mean, that has happened before. I think it's, more than anything, it's a glitch in the system. Hopefully they can iron that out before we take it out of beta. Remember, we are still in beta. All you guys who are running on Zwift right now, you are still classed as early adopters on Zwift. So, Zwift has been out for a year now in beta, but it is still in beta. We're still working on it. It's still improving, and it is still free, of course. So what your frustrations are and the things that you get angry about, the things that you get frustrated about on Zwift, are things that need to be routed to the support team, to the admin team, so that they can improve the product to make it better for the future. And that's what you guys are doing. That's what we're all doing, is feeding back to the tech guys, the dev guys at Zwift to improve the algorithms in the program, the code in the program, to make it work better for us all, to give us a better running experience on Zwift. So really, thank you for helping with that. But I know that it can be frustrating when actually you genuinely want to use Zwift for your training. Anyway, there we are for Monday Run Club, and we're going to be back for Wednesday workout this Wednesday coming. Can't remember off the top of my head what the session is. I don't often bring water, but it's been a very hot day today, and I'm glad of it. So guys, that is it. 10 kilometers done. First 4 kilometers in the yellow zone, zone 2, zone 3, and the last 6 kilometers in zone 4. So just below the top zone. So working hard. Heart rate. Is there an average heart rate? Let me see if I can see my average heart rate for the run. Menu. Where are we? Average, well, look, my max heart rate, average heart rate was 150. Max heart rate went up to about 168. So not bad at all. And we click end run. And we get the little synopsis there of what we've done. So average pace was 4.58 minutes per kilometre, 10 kilometres distance. That time of 49.54 is since we logged on to the run group. So not since you logged on to Zwift, but since you logged in to the workout session. But it's before you actually started running. So that time can be confusing to some people. 611 calories burned and 33 ride-ons given. Thank you very much for those, guys. Yes, Darren, 150 BPM average heart rate. So that's not too bad for a run like that, a progressive run. Around that pace, I would think, for me, 150 is not too bad. Maybe it could have been a bit lower. And like I say, because I've been a bit poorly, my resting heart rate has been a good 5 to 8 beats per minute higher than it normally is. So there we are. Anyway, I won't bore you anymore with my moaning about how poorly I am and how slow I've been running recently. That is it, guys. I'll see you on Wednesday, 7:30 UK time. Remember, if you want to run on Zwift and that time doesn't suit you, check the Zwift Companion app. There are plenty of runs available in your time zone and at your pace as well. Groups B, C, D, Group A if you want to go fast. All different speeds. So hopefully there will be one that suits you there. Take care, guys. See you next time. Thank you very much for interacting with me on the chat. It's been good. And see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.